Hi everyone. So today is Tuesday's dance lesson. This one is pretty short. It's only 13 seconds because we are almost done with the full choreography, and I will be posting the last 20 seconds of the whole choreo tomorrow for Wednesday's lesson. Excuse how I look. Literally just woke up and I was supposed to study for finals. But I'm gonna record this before I go. So today's segment of the dance is only 13 seconds, as I already stated, and it will start at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Okay, and it'll go all the way till 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So that is where you should start if you want to practice this segment only. But if you wanted to know which part where you're going to go after, it is going to be after this. Okay, so let's start with the first 4 count. There's only one 4 count and 2 8 counts in this dance. So let's start with the first 4, and then this is going to be pretty quick. So right now I'm going to show you what it looks like from the back and then the front. All right, so you are ending off right here from the last 20 seconds of the dance. Remember to have your right arm out and slightly bent, and to have your palm facing up, and then your left arm right here is outward and up but slightly bent as well, and the palm is facing inward, meaning it's going to face to the right. Okay, and to have your right leg out and have your feet pointed. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to go from here. We're going to focus on the top part only. So I want you to bring your right arm up while bringing your left arm down. Okay, so it goes right here, and then your left arm will go up while your right arm goes down. Okay, so that's how it's going to look like. So it goes one more time. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like from the front. Remember, for this part of the dance, you're facing backwards. Okay, so if the audience was right in front of you, you're facing away from them and doing this. But for now, I'm going to show you what it looks like from the front. Okay, so remember, this is my right arm, this is my left arm, this is my right leg. So I'm going to go right up, then down, and then left up, and then the right goes down. Okay, now let's focus on the lower body part. It's pretty simple. When you go over here, it goes step right, and then step in with the left to close, and then step left, and then step right into close. Okay, so it goes one more time. Remember, this is my right arm, my right side, left arm, left side, right leg, left leg. Okay, so okay, do you guys see how it looks? So that is a 4 count. Okay, big thing, remember to look where you're moving your arm. So if I'm going right up, I'm looking to my right up, and then that will go down. And then I will look left up when my left arm goes up, okay? So I'm gonna count it this time, and then we'll move on to the next 8 count. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? This is how it's gonna look like from the back, which you guys are doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? That is the first count, which is only 4 counts. 4. Okay? And now we're gonna move on to the next 8 count. So by the time you're already done with the 4 count, you should already be at 2 minutes and 8 seconds of the song. Moving on to the next 8 count. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the front first, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the back, because it'll be easier if you guys know what I'm doing in the front. All right, so remember, I'm basically kind of standing backwards, but I'm facing the camera so I can show you guys what it looks like. So right now, I'm facing the back and the audience is behind me, the make-believe audience, all right? So after you do your 4 count of this, you see how your right arm is already kind of down? You're going to extend it and then grab your left arm and kind of grab the imaginary thing in your palm, in your right palm. Okay, so let's do that one more time. After the 4 count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you're gonna start all over back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remember, let's focus on the top body first. But if you can see what I'm doing with my legs, you can just catch up. Okay. So now that you know how your right arm is already down, when you bring your left arm up, you're gonna extend your right arm right here. And bring your left arm forward and to grasp whatever is in your right palm, and then bring it out. Do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's focus on the lower body now. You're basically going to step out when you grab it. 1 step. Okay, so step out with your right leg, right out, and then step in with the left to close. And then when you bring your left arm out, you're going to step out to the left and close in with the right leg following. Okay, so that's a 4 count. Okay, of this 8 count. So let's start it all over to the first 4 count and then moving on to this 8 count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move on to the next 4 count, the last 4 count of this 8 count. All right, so I'm gonna turn around for this one because to face forward towards the audience again, we're gonna make a turn. Okay, so this time I'm gonna face backwards away from the audience in which you have been standing this whole time. So remember, when you're learning this move, you're basically doing it from right here. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from behind first and what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, the next or last 4 count, you're already right here. This is my right side, left side. Okay. So you see how my right leg was already closed in when I moved to the left for the last 4 count. I'm going to turn around to my right shoulder. Okay. I'm going to turn around. Okay. And then close in with my left. Step out to my left again and follow with my right. That should be the last 4 count of this 8 count. Your arms are still like this, by the way. I'm going to do that one more time slowly, and then I'm going to do it according to the count. Remember, my right side, left side. Step over, turning over my right shoulder. Step out with my right, following and closing with my left foot, and then step out with my left, and then following my right leg to close. Okay? And now you are facing the imaginary audience or your camera phone. Okay? Now I'm going to count it this time. Okay, so it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Finishing the first 8 count of this choreo segment. Okay? Now let's connect it to the first 4 count. All right? This time I'm going to do it from behind. Okay? And then, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now let's do that one more time and then we'll move on to the next 8 count. Okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, Are you turning over your right shoulder? Try to do a big step so you can turn around fully without breaking your ankles. Okay? And then your hands and arms are like this. Okay? Right perspective, left perspective, back perspective. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8 basically. But then you're kind of swaying your hips and moving your feet, tiptoeing your feet like this. Okay? So this is how it's gonna look like. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm using my toes to levitate between each step. You see how it is? So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? That's how my feet are looking for this. Okay, let's move on to the last 8 count. So the first 8 count should already end around 2 minutes and 12 or 13 seconds, depending on how fast you are. But you still have that 1 second wiggle room in order to catch up where everyone is, if you're being slow or if you're going too fast. Okay? So let's start off with the last 8 count and then we'll move on to dancing with the song. So now that we're already over here at 7, 8, and your arms are like this, you're gonna take 2 steps forward and bring your arms higher. Okay? So we're gonna take the first step slightly diagonal to the right. Okay? So that's 1, 2. And then the second step diagonally to the left. 3, 4. Remember that this is my right leg. This is my left leg. Okay? Let's do that one more time. Remember that your palms are facing up. We're going to take a diagonal step to the right. 1, 2. Remember to tiptoe, to levitate off your feet when you're making that step. Now we're going to take a step to the left diagonally. 3, 4. Okay? So for this part, you're already done with the lower body. Now let's focus on the upper body. We're going to slowly raise it upward for each step. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4, your arms should be like this, kind of like a zone, but your arms or your elbows are more curved. Okay. Now let's finish the last 4 count of this 8 count, and then we'll do it with the song. So now, our arms are like this. We're gonna take a step to the right and kind of squat and bring our arms down. And then step to the left and go up and bring our arms up and more out. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Okay. Remember to bring your elbows down when you're stepping to the right, step to the left, and bring your arms up and outwards. That's a 4 count. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Good luck on your knees, ladies. Okay, so that one more time with the full step. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So now let's do that with the music, and then now we're done. Remember to set the song at 2 minutes and 5 seconds, because that is when we do this, and then we'll move on to this segment of the song. Okay, if you're following along with my music, get into positions. So just start right here and then follow along to the music or and counts, or you can just watch me do it first and then you can do it on your own. My bad. I freaking tripped. Let's do that one more time. You guys are gonna have to see me trip a lot because I'm way too lazy to edit. You should end around 219. Okay, 219 or 218. Okay? Let's do that one more time without me tripping. Okay? Awesome. Okay, remember you should end around 218. And that is all. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday's dance lesson. That'll be our last 20 seconds, the whole song, the whole choreo. And then there will be review on Thursday and Friday that are mandatory. Okay, so please come since that will be our last practice. And then I'll let you guys know what we'll be doing for recording and when we will get our costumes. Hopefully we'll get them soon. I don't know when Nina's gonna give it to us. So hopefully soon so you guys can record it with them on. Alright, thank you. Ignore the fact that I almost fell, but I'm gonna leave it in because it's too much work to edit. Peace.